The Gina and Matty podcast. Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
What's going on, guys? It's Post Malone.
Selena Gomez.
Hey, guys, I'm Justin Bieber.
This is Harry Styles.
Hi, this is Pink. Gina and Matty's Star Watch.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour has finally come to an end, marking the conclusion of one of the biggest concert tours in history. She kicked off in March 2023. The tour spanned 18 months and saw her perform nearly 150 shows worldwide. She generated an estimated $1.93 billion with economic boosts in countries like Australia. She brought $300 million to Australia. She had stuff like culture around her music, like Swift culture. Like trading friendship bracelets. That wasn't a thing until then. I love that the kids would make bracelets and swap them. What an incredible thing. $402 million globally. The movie came out right after it. What an incredible tour to do. And all I have to say is, Taylor Swift, have a sleep. Have a little break. And I think let's focus on your relationship and give that beautiful relationship you're in right now a go. And my prediction on my bingo card,
I was going to say, it wouldn't have anything to do with your bingo card, would it?
My bingo card for next year's prediction is that Taylor Swift will get pregnant, and I just want to be right next year.
Oh.
But don't you think it's time for her to have a little Taylor time?
We went straight to pregnant. We didn't say get engaged first.
I don't mind each way. Anyway, they'd have cute kids. Yeah, maybe get engaged, get married, have a baby, and just take some time out for yourself. She can take a few years off, surely.
Well, I mean, now that she's a billionaire, it was such a good show.
It was a good show. If you were a billionaire like that, you've done a tour, just a short tour like that, really, considering you made so much money, would you just stop and kick back? I think I would just really enjoy to just go shopping and stuff.
I enjoy Adele's, work ethic.
Yes.
She works really hard for like about a year.
Yeah,
She
and
puts
then
out a brand new album, does a tour, and then we just don't hear from Adele for 3, 4, 5 years.
I love that. So she's just at home, going for walks,
Living
having
her
wine
best
with
life.
her girlfriend,
Cheese.
shopping. I love her. Yeah, so Taylor Swift, you deserve a break and you deserve a little private time with your boyfriend.
Now, Gina.
Yeah.
Normally you do the Hollywood stories.
Yeah. Come on. What have you got?
But I've got one that I saw pop up yesterday.
Yeah.
British broadcaster Piers Morgan. He's quite outspoken, a bit controversial.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, he's been forced to take to social media because he had to respond to claims that he is or is not the actor who portrays the homeless lady surrounded by pigeons who is nicknamed Pigeon Lady in Home Alone 2.
Oh, yeah?
You've seen Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
You've seen Piers Morgan. Once you see this photo, you can't unsee the difference. But people think that Piers Morgan and Pigeon Lady are the same person.
Oh, they are very similar. Pigeon Lady. So he's been moonlighting and getting his acting career. How old is that movie though? That's ages ago.
From the 90s.
Yeah. That might be his sister.
They look
Twins
the same
separated at birth.
So there's been so much chatter online about the fact that the two of them are the same person that he had to address the matter. He responded to a tweet, or now X, which shared a photograph of the Pigeon Lady on a TV screen alongside the caption, "Not sure how many acting credits Piers has, but this is his finest work." To which he responded to the photo underneath writing, "It's not me."
Piers, you wouldn't want to make him cranky. He's a bear you wouldn't poke.
I don't know though. Jury's still out.
You think it is?
I do like a good conspiracy theory.
You do, don't you?
So there you have it. Piers Morgan, Pigeon Lady. Go watch Home Alone 2 tonight.
Gina and Matty.
I don't think we've spoken about this enough, Gina.
I don't think so.
You are moving house. You have finally bought a place. This has been, 4 years in the making?
More.
More?
Well, we were moving to Nashville.
Yes.
And we sold our house to move to Nashville, and then COVID hit and blah. Then I got a job on the radio, and here we are. So it's been a long, long road, and we have finally, I've been documenting it live on the wireless. We finally moved out, and we're not in our new house yet because we're doing what I thought was a mini reno. Well, the mini reno is not a mini reno. Oh, my God, our house. I walked in. I didn't realise It's a building site, and I want to walk in. This morning I think I was saying I want to take the wheelbarrow in and clean up. No.
Yeah, that's what you were off to do yesterday. Like, you left the show pretty quick afterwards because you're like, I got to go.
Yes.
Jackie's there helping build.
And I'm going to be the apprentice was my plan. Well, apparently, I didn't know this. I know we've got lots of tradies listening right now. You can't just go in and clean up stuff for them because then they won't be able to find things. So I can't be. I want it all tidy. And they're saying, no, Gina.
So how did your day go in building?
Well, I've just got to rewind back to where we're living with, and my dad's Bob the Builder because Dad's building with us as well. My 84-year-old dad is a builder and he's there with a hammer as well, which is wonderful. But today was my first day of leaving Matt and Sue, our very dear friends who we're staying with, while the building is happening. Oh my God. So I got up and I'm trying to be really, we leave early. And everyone listening right now leaves home early. So I put my shoes on and go, and their bedroom's right near the front door. I open the door and it goes, go out really quietly. The door goes really loud and all the lights come on. I've had to park at the neighbour's house. All their lights came on. So luckily they've only got 3 more days of me sneaking out that early.
I was going to say, so good morning to them then.
Good morning to all the neighbours. But the building, yes. Everyone said things will go wrong. I'm like, no way. I am such a positive person.
Haven't you watched The Block?
Yes. Oh, my God. So the first day, everything went wrong. Settlement was delayed. So that just pushed everything back. Our builder got a tummy bug, so he couldn't even come on the first day.
Oh.
We get there, all the air conditioning. Well, we thought one didn't work. It's one of the houses that's got the
split systems.
Split in nearly every room.
The wall units.
Yeah. One didn't work.
Oh.
Then we realised 5 of them don't work. So one works, but there's no point keeping one. I didn't let it dampen my happiness. I am like, no way. I am, Andy Lee and his wife, they're building a moat around their castle. Today we get a new toilet. Andy Lee, we're getting new toilets. Ha ha. I'm so excited, but I really had no idea what I was in for. All we're doing is knocking out a wall, pushing one wall back, floors, paint and lights, and hello to our builder who's listening right now, Ryan. I made him change. He's got one of those builder radio, those really heavy-duty builder radio things they carry around.
Yep.
Well, I walked into my own house yesterday and he's listening to a different radio station.
How dare he?
What are you listening to? And he goes, what? And I went, you need to change that right now. This is my house. So he's listening right now. Hello, Ryan. He's a fabulous builder working alongside my dad. And hello to our Sparky Matt, who's also listening right now and they're working. And I had no idea. I've got some stuff I haven't told the builders about yet that, like, Ryan, we need to talk about the kitchen when I get home today. But I just thought pushing a wall back, you just cut the wall out and you just push it back and there's no mess. There's gyprock, there's fluffy stuff out of the ceiling.
Insulation.
That stuff. There's nails on the floor. It's like a building site. I was quite in shock of what a big reno it is when I thought it was only small. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. But here's the lovely bit. On Sunday, we went to have a look and we just walked around and we're talking, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And we walk outside and we're all stinky and hot and I've got no makeup on at all, feeling like I'm quite unrecognisable at my brand new house that no one knows we bought. And we get out and the neighbours all came over and introduced themselves and hello if you're listening. And they are, you can't buy good neighbours.
No, trust me. I've got some stories.
I think we bought good neighbours.
Oh,
hello
good.
to our new neighbours. They came over and made us feel so welcome and I just went, all is well in the world.
Most important question.
Yes.
When do you get to move in?
Well, my aim is Christmas Eve.
I was going to say, let's see how long it's a race between you and Anthony Minicello who's going to move in first. Have you seen that?
No.
He's been building his house since 2014.
Please don't tell me that.
Gina and Matty.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I've heard for several weeks you and Matty debating this.
Yes, it's definitely not.
I think it definitely is. And you know what? We're not going to debate it anymore after this because the Central Coast is going to decide. So, is it a Christmas movie or do you think it is not a Christmas movie? I've got a few points. I'm just going to run through them real quick because there's a few. It takes place during an office Christmas party.
Oh.
And on top of that, it takes place on Christmas Eve. The movie also has Christmas music in it. The soundtrack from the movie featured Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow, Christmas in Hollis, and Ode to Joy. John McClane is played by Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
His ex-wife has a Christmassy name, Holly.
Oh, you're really clutching at straws now.
Santa Claus kind of makes an appearance because the first the guy that John takes out, he sends down in a lift to Hans Gruber, which is Alan Rickman, and the guy's wearing a Santa hat with a message on a shirt that says, "Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho."
Can I present my side of the argument?
Fine.
Firstly, just because a film is set at Christmas does not qualify it to be a Christmas film.
Well, you guys all seem
Sorry,
to...
McLean.
You guys all seem to think... Sorry, no, I'll let you finish.
Oh, yes. Just because you're heading home to visit your wife at the festive time of year and there is the occasional Christmas tree or decoration in the background of the scene does not make it a Christmas film. This would mean you could argue that Harry Potter is a Christmas movie because a few scenes take place on Christmas. And we never try and say Harry Potter's a Christmas movie. Adam, another hole in many of the films of this film is that they do not feature any key Christmas characters. Rudolph isn't there. Jesus isn't there. Santa, the real Santa is not there. There's just a guy with a hat on. No elf and no Frosty, which means, yep, you got it. It's not a Christmas film. Die Hard had a July premiere. Enough said. They should have premiered it in December.
They should have.
And it's simply too brutal. There's a lot of action, fight scenes and gore, which typical Christmas movies do not have. I mean, there's a few where Santa gets hurt. He falls down off the roof and that kind of gets knocked out and Tim Allen has to become the new Santa.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll give you that. But Bruce Willis himself said it's not a Christmas movie.
Now, please listen very carefully. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
See?
How dare he say that? Steve, what do you think?
I think it's definitely a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Steve, why? Give me a little debate. Why?
Why? Because doesn't he say yippee-ki-yay Santa Claus? I'm sure
Isn't that famous Christmas carol?
Yeah, that bit I've beeped out is him saying Santa Claus.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Yeah.
I just beeped it out.
No, Steve.
Well, Renee and Gorican, we've got one vote for It Is. What do you think?
It's not a Christmas movie. He even said it. Bruce Willis even said it himself.
That's right.
Yeah, but what about the screenwriter of the movie who said it is?
No. Bruce Willis is the actor, so he's the one that says.
Vanessa in Bennsville. What do you say? Die Hard, Christmas movie, or nah?
Definitely, Adam, a Christmas movie.
Yes, Vanessa!
Why?
Gina, because he's a Santa Claus in it.
It's not the real Santa.
I know, Gina, but look, any movie that has Santa Claus in it is a Christmas movie.
Kim from Lake Haven. What do you think, Kim?
Gina, I'm with you. It is not a Christmas movie.
See, too old.
Come on, it's set at Christmas. It snows at the end.
No, it doesn't matter. Just because it snows, it's got music, it's got things. I think everyone that thinks it's a Christmas movie has had too much caffeine.
Katie in Berkeleyvale, you are having our final say this morning.
Sorry, Gina, 100% it's a Christmas movie. There's all sorts of people like all sorts of movies, and it is definitely a Christmas.
Kate, I thought we were friends.
We are. We just got different opinions on things.
Look, I would love to say this debate is over. The Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but we all know it's not over.
No, it's not over. Thanks, Katie.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.